revolutionary implications to rock?
Um,
And that's using a fairly narrow definition of politics.
well, tell me what your narrow definition
Well,
is.
I'm cutting out drugs and sex.
Well, what are you including?
Why I ask it is it seems to me that to ascribe any political significance to rock is to fall victim to a sort of Hollywood mentality that suggests that there can't even be political change without musical accompaniment.
Oh, no, that's not true. I think that rock, in some ways, describes the mood of that mass of the population that listens to the music and that selects the music that identifies with most as being the most popular. And so by judging which records are the most popular, you can gain some kind of marketing concept of what the mentality is of the audience.
Right,
so it's an indicator.
What does the scene look like now when you've got groups like the Osmonds, the Jackson 5, dishing up this sort of trite stuff at the moment?
But see, there's always been groups like the Osmonds and the Jackson 5 and the Beatles and everybody else all down the line within the framework of formula radio.
But they're getting younger. Where will it all end?
What, the groups or the audience for the groups?
The groups, and I guess the audiences too, since they're traditionally a couple of years younger.
Well, when you have a situation where radio is controlled strictly on the basis of how much money the sponsors can make from buying time on the air, and the station has to present ratings to the sponsor which show that they have the largest audience, and when they do research and find out that the thing that people want to hear most is the Osmond Brothers and whatever else, that shows you something about the mentality of the audience.
Doesn't show you their age, though.
Yes, but there are stations that cater to various age groups in the United States. I don't know what your radio scene is here, but in the United States they have rock stations, they have FM jazz type stations, they have classical stations, they have middle of the road stations, and each one caters to a particular audience. And if you study the programming on each one of those types of stations, it'll give you information about the mentality of the people who ascribe